All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJG1024, and today we're going to be trying to make as much progress as we can in the multiplayer program. Yesterday was by far the best progress that I've ever made in a multiplayer program, going from the May Spotlight pack. Actually, I think I was at the 15,000. Yeah, I think I was at the 15,000 pack. Maybe I was, either way, I was somewhere around here, and then I ended up all the way at 130. So I've got all the cards that are part of the program. I've got most of the packs. I've got the parallel, I've got the XP, so I don't need that. Not that I needed it anyway, because I'm now at the, wow, can I speak English today? Rewind rewards. So so the XP is not really gonna do much for me. So I know that begs the question: why then am I trying to grind this out? If I've got pretty much everything done, why bother? Well, I mean, having another deluxe summer pack would be pretty good. And a premier pack, a summer pack, that would be great. 5,000 subs, that can help me towards Aaron Judge. And a 50 pack and 50 show packs, plus a chase pack, which could be a diamond. It could be Judge or it could be Jose. That's a lot of potential right there that is not worth leaving on the table. So, just to give you an update, I am at 58 runs. I need 42 runs to be able to complete that mission. And for hits, I'm at 62 hits, so I need 38 in order to finish it. So hopefully, I've got plenty of time too. I've got 14 days. So I'm not in any rush right now. I've got 14 days to finish this out. So with that said, let's get right into it. Don't think there's going to be much change. I know, yeah, here we go. Nick Gonzalez just got super fractured as well. It's just unfortunate that he's in a position that I already have. Well, actually, no, I don't. But I'm working on super fracturing Kyron Paris. So I'm keeping him there for the time being. There's really not much I'm going to change here. I'm just going to let it be what it is and hope that I go up against an opponent who allows me to score a lot of runs and get a lot of hits. Debringa, what's up? You finished up the multiplayer program last night? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I honestly, like, I'm not in any rush to finish this. If I can finish it, great. If not, not the biggest deal in the world to me. And I've got plenty of time to do it. I've got 2 weeks. So I'm not in any rush. Unless the next event after this sucks. If it sucks, then I'm in trouble. Because then I got to go to ranked seasons, and going to ranked seasons, there's no guarantee I'm going to get a lot of runs or a lot of hits. At least events, eventually mistakes are going to be made, and that will allow me to be able to score. But there's also that chance that I may not get any hits or runs at all. So, but we'll just have to try and see what happens.
Nope, that's off the plate.
At least they're only 3 innings. If it were a 9-inning game, take a long time, and all for the frustration of not getting a hit or a home run. I'm sorry, not getting a hit or a run. That's just not worth it to me. Ball four.
Not accepted. The shortstop, Jackie Robinson.
That's a ball.
Hey, look, if he wants to steal, he can steal. But Evan Carter doesn't have great steal, so I'm not too worried about it. Ball. Sheesh. Anyway, you may notice I'm wearing my New York Mets St. Patrick's Day t-shirt. And I am, because the Mets need all the luck that they could get, honestly, at this point. They're in a bad rut. One win in the last 10 games, that's not acceptable. And they're supposed to be pretty good at home. So the fact that they're not is rather concerning. I mean, it is one loss, but their last 4 home games, they haven't won. They were swept by the Rays, and they lost this game against the Braves. So I'm pulling out all the stops, and I'm bringing in my Mets St. Patrick's Day shirt. Hopefully that'll bring them good luck.
No, that's foul.
Not even sure who's going for the Mets tonight.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that was smart. I'm talking about my opponent. I don't know why I bothered to even go for the runner at second. I should have just, or the runner trying to steal second, should have just gone to the 1 home. But at that point, I was already committed, so it's 1 run. Oh, good spot on that one. You dotted that one. But hey, I'm going to come right back, get a home run, or I'm going to get that run back. And we're back to an even ball game. Bet you didn't know Craig Biggio had power.
Hey. 0-1. Hey. No ball, 2 strikes.
And hey, a hit for a run. So that puts me at 1-1. All for that. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So, there it gets started.
Now pitching. White.
And Craig Biggio's home run was a great way to get started.
That's a ball.
Okay. I mean, it's not like the Mets weren't close last night. You're talking about they were in it at the end. I mean, Soto with his 2-run shot put the Mets within one, so it's not like they lost badly like they have been the last week. You know, this is just one of those tough losses, really.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
That being said, you don't want to have a bad loss tonight, so, you know, hopefully this shirt does something. I don't know if it will or won't. But gotta do something.
Yeah, on the tag, he's out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Greg Biggio.
Yeah. 0-1's the count. Nope, that's foul.
Strike 3, sit down.
Aye.
Jeesh.
0-1. Ah. 0-2.
Anyway. What the heck is up with me? Oh, and yes, this is an indication, by the way, that I am going to the Mets game tonight.
Ball one, no strikes.
It's... I struggled with it, and honestly, I would have started this stream a lot sooner, but I fell asleep and I had to give my brother lunch and everything, so, you know, I got a little sidetracked. So that's why it started at 1:10.
0-1's the count.
To make up for it, I've got this stream is going to go an hour and, 20 minutes? If I'm doing my math right.
Now pitching, Hunter Harvey.
Or no, not an hour, 2 hours and 20 minutes. So that's going to put me at 3:30. Which I believe is still ample time for me to be able to get over to the train station. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can... See, here's the tough thing. It takes me about 25 minutes to get to the train station that I need to go to in order to get to Citi Field.
Inside, ball one.
And that train leaves at, I want to say 5:53, might even be a little around there. So it may not be a bad idea for me to go to till like 4. Wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still trying to put it together in like my head. Let me think. So let's see. If I get it 4, means I get to the train station by 4:30. There we go. A nice base hit. I'll take it. And I think does Richie have the steal rating?
Now pitching.
I mean, it's not bad.
Jose Alvarado.
Not that I need the stolen base. It's I want to put my. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe I can get a run out of it, but apparently 64 is not enough, even though he's got 85 speed. Would have been enough on rookie.
2 strikes. That's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2.
I mean, I don't think you want to give a guy a walk and then get up. Never mind. You're not going to give a guy a walk. Although, that would have won the game for me right there if I didn't steal with Ashburn. Wow. My, how things come full circle. That's all right. Now we have 2 runs and 3 hits. And we're going to extras, which means I have an opportunity at at another run.
Hey. All ones the count. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Woo. That's all right. We weren't going to get him anyway. And that's a base hit. So now I have to score that run if I want to get if I want to keep this game tied.
Designated hitter, Jeremy Kaya.
Nope.
Got him.
Leading off for New Jersey, the designated hitter, Matt Muncy.
Eric Gagne, huh?
Eric Gagne.
Nope. I mean, if I were playing at Shea Stadium, maybe I would have had that, or I would have stolen that base, or advanced on that. On that. Ah, that's my own fault. I tried to hold up, and I couldn't. Dude, it would have been right behind you. You could have advanced. But it doesn't matter anyway, because now I need... No matter what, I need a base hit in order to drive in the run. I'm not interested in the win. I just want the hits and the runs.
Hey! 0-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2 to count.
Alright, well, GG's to my opponent. I wish I had gotten that run in. But you know what? Solid game here. 2 runs, 3 hits, not bad. Craig Biggio and Cameron Meisner with 2 home runs. You know, I just only wish I would have kept Richie. I didn't steal with Richie Ashburn, because maybe I could have won the game, and gotten 3 runs. Think I'm the home team again. Alright, so I think I have a decision about what I'm going to do for getting to the game. So I think I'll go until 3:45.
Leading off
Okay?
for Miami, the right fielder, Corbin.
That's going to be the latest that I go.
Ball, that's inside.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Inside ball.
Woo, nice. Way to knock that down, Brian. Probably the only reason we even managed to keep Corbin Carroll off base.
He's out.
There we go. Hey, what are you saying now, Meister? You want another home run?
Ball, that's off the plate. Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey! 2! 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And I'm also not wearing my Juan Soto jersey. You know, I think that can stay there. I want to try this. This doesn't work, then it's back to the jersey. Because the jersey works. I mean, I've worn it and I have been undefeated at Citi Field this year. Nice! Cameron Meisner with another home run. Dang, man, okay. Yeah, well, Muncie wasn't going to do anything about that. Yes. You know, the train that I take in order to get into New York City only takes about 10 minutes to get there, so, you know, maybe I can go till 4. The only thing is, I don't want to get caught up in the traffic. That's my biggest concern. Because traffic heading towards New York City during rush hour, pretty bad.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 32, Evan Carter.
Got him.
You know? Oh, I didn't even realize I was still pitching with Ubaldo. I didn't even mean to do that. You know, so what could end up
The shortstop, Ellie.
being a 30-minute ride could really take 45 minutes, and that means by the time I get to the train station, you know, 4:45, I'm kind of pushing. I'll figure it out. Don't worry, guys. Oh, that's a fair ball. Let's go. It's a BS fair ball, but it's a fair ball nonetheless. Yeah, smart to get back.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
Woo, what an arm. Yeah, I
What do
went.
you got?
No? Good. It's gonna get caught. Hey, taking up a few hits there. That's all. That's basically all I could ask for.
Now pitching, Brian King.
Nice.
You're up. Hey. 0-1. That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ouch. Oh well. Just means I have another half inning to be able to get hits and runs. Well, that fastball was not supposed to be right down the middle. It's too bad. Ubaldo actually had a pretty good performance, only to have it negated by that one home run, but that's the events for you.
Count.
Yeah, that'll get caught. What up, gamer? How are ya?
Safe.
Ooh, thank God. Yes, sir! Base hit. Take it. I may end up getting the hits quicker than I'm gonna... I'm getting the runs, which is not good. You're carrying last night in co-op
Now pitching.
with few buddies less.
Kelly.
Oh, so then you really played well.
Hey.
Well, that's good to hear.
0-1.
Get back. That's so glitched right there. I thought for sure it was...
The shortstop.
I thought for a second there it might actually get past him, but I was like, that might be a glitch.
0-1's the count.
Might be a glitch there.
Ball.
Nope. Although that moment of hesitation, hey, at least you only got a month to... Yes, sir.
Inside,
Oh,
ball
did
one.
they confirm that? It's going to be Tom Seaver? And we win, based on an error. Wow. Tom Seaver, Barry Larkin, BR rewards. Oh, no, not BR. Ah, crap. Well, that's not good. That means I have to wait till the multiplayer program in order to get it done. Or another multiplayer program. I'm going to have to wait till it's available there. Unless this is the Chicago White Sox Tom Seaver and not the Mets one. But if you're already telling me it's the Mets Seaver, then that sucks. Yeah, then I gotta wait till it's available in the multiplayer program. Let's see where we're at with hits, because I had 8 in that game. And what did I have in the last game? 3, so I have 11. Yeah. Nice. So I'm actually 27 away now. It's the godforsaken runs that are going to kill me. Or that are going to take forever. Unless I could get this just one game where I can get multiple runs. Playing events soon, so if you do, I'd appreciate just getting some runs.
For the Zombies.
I don't need as many hits, just some runs would be very much appreciated. This is a World Series player, so I got to be on the watch for that. Means it's not going to come easy. Good thing I had the previous game. The previous game is what allowed me to get up to 27 hits away.
That's a ball.
Yeah, see, I figured that would happen. I don't think that fastball got up high enough. Yeah, I wanted it much higher and
Aye. No
safe,
ball, 2 strikes.
and didn't get there.
Ball, that's in.
Oh well.
Aye.
Strike 3, sit out.
Inside, ball 1. No, he's in there, safe. You're out.
Right.
Off the plate, ball 1.
See how I match up against a World Series player pitching.
That's in, ball 2.
Batting second, the catcher, Greg Biggio.
Aye. 0-1. Aye. 2. No balls, 2 strikes. 3.
Batting third,
Ah,
the
crud.
Max Muncy.
Ball 1.
I guess supercharged player or players who have supercharged don't guarantee success online. As evidenced by the fact that the stats with Max Muncy are completely horrible.
Leading off for Detroit, the left fielder, Jaron Duran. Now pitching, Jose Alvarado.
Yeah. 0-1's the count. Aye. 2. 0-2.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Craig Biggio.
Runner, he's going.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Yeah, he wasn't missing that. Like I said, I don't care what happens in the event, whether I win or lose. I just want some hits. Hits and runs. That's what I'm looking for.
Aye. 0-1.
Ooh, excuse me.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Not gone, but still hits.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
99 speed. Yesterday I was playing events and got on my opponent quick because I was playing as she was, and he said to me, play at a real park. I tell him, F you, dude. You go play at a real park. I'll go play at a park that I want to play at.
Leading off for New Jersey, the third baseman, Red.
What a joke of an opponent. Just shows you that he was scared. They didn't think he could beat you. That's why he quit.
Aye. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball inside.
Good.
Batting fifth,
Good.
the
Exactly.
second baseman, Perez.
Ball 1.
Ah, golly, man.
He's out. Oh. Counts 1-0.
I should have known better than to chase that pitch.
Ball 2. Got him.
But at least I got a hit, so there is that.
Leading off for the Zombies, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada. Now pitching. Blake Wyman.
Seriously, some people.
Now batting, right fielder, Luis Robert.
I didn't realize we were supposed to cater to other players.
No, that's a foul ball.
And you can't tell I'm using sarcasm. I'm not here to cater. We're not here to cater to other players. We're here to cater to ourselves. We do what we like. That guy wants to play at Coors Field, then he can go play at Coors Field. Not everyone plays there. As evidenced by me, I'm playing at Citi Field. I don't care that I'm getting my butt whooped by my opponent.
He's out.
I like playing here.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jaron Durant.
May not have the elevation of Coors Field, but still a good hitter-friendly ballpark. I mean, my opponent, I don't think is going to complain about that.
Runner.
Now batting, the second baseman, Travis Bazana.
Runner.
Now pitching, Jose Alvarado.
Hey. All 1's the count. Oh, 2's the count.
Nah, that's going to get caught, so... I mean, look, I'd like to get more than one hit, but at least I have a hit.
Minga.
Under tag, you're out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Richie Ashburn.
3 RBIs for Richie Ashburn? Really? Huh. Alright, well, GG's to my opponent. Clearly overmatched, but I wouldn't expect anything less from a World Series player. And I don't mean that as like an insult, like, oh, he just beat up on me. He's clearly not a real World... No, he clearly is a good World Series player. You know? So I don't mean that as an insult. Just shows that my skill level and his are complete. There's a big gap. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I don't care about the wins or losses. I just want hits and runs. I'm gonna be a broken record on that. I am. Make sure you get some shot glasses, because every time I say that, you guys might as well take a shot. Y'all are gonna be drunk by the time I'm done with this stream. What's this stadium? Is this one of the Negro Leagues Park? Oh yeah, I see the little in the right field. In right field, you can see the Negroes League baseball
Leading off for the
logo.
Bulls, the left fielder,
Negro Leagues.
Meisner.
Excuse me. I gotta say it right. Not Negroes League. Negro Leagues. New collection Friday? Like new Ted Williams type collection? Jeez, man. Some of us still don't have Ted Williams. All new spotlight event, Diamond Quest, Conquest map, as well as the oh, I see what you mean now.
The catcher, Greg
Okay,
Cruzio.
so it's like I would do that too. Believe me, I would do that too. But I figured that was too easy. You know? So I got one of these players who's just going to throw fastball high. Let's see.
Hey! All one's the count. All one. One ball, 2 strikes.
Thank you. See you later. It's about time Muncie finally did something. Finally might be showing he's worthy of his supercharge. And more importantly, that's a hit and a run for me.
Got him.
Leading off, the right fielder, Corbin
Excuse me.
Carroll.
I was up all night last night, which is funny. I shouldn't have, because I should have been back on my normal sleep schedule. But I got so tangled up
0-2.
playing My Rise for WWE 2K24. Oop. Hold on, guys. Oh, shit.
Three.
Batting second, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike. Two and out. Hey!
Woo! Did not mean to do that,
One strike.
but I had to answer that call. That was my mom.
Hey! Two. 2-2 the count.
Anyway, what was I saying before I had to take that phone call? Oh yeah, so I was playing the WWE 2K24 My Rise. Not the well, I already finished the men's one. I figured why not just try the women's, see what, but like I created a generic character, you know, that kind of stuff. Story was good up until the final chapter. Then it just got
Leading
really
off for
weird.
New Jersey, the second baseman, Kyren Perez.
So, but I won't be doing that anymore.
Hey!
Don't need to now that I finished it up. There's really nothing left for me to play in WWE 2K24. And I know 2K25 is out, but I'm not paying full price for that game. Honestly, like with my PlayStation Plus membership, I figure that it's going to eventually become part of the game catalog that I get for free. So, it's like, why even bother? Just might as well wait for it to be free than buy it.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
He's out.
Bulldog Tani was after I beat Sod Diamond Quest
Batting
from...
seventh, the first baseman, Rob
Nice.
Carew.
Yeah, you told me you pulled Otani. You told me that.
Ball. That's inside. Hey!
No, I know. And I'm not surprised it was from a standard pack. That's how I got my Otani.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Jake Mangum.
There we go. Get another run. Yes, sir.
The center
3
fielder,
hits, 2
number
runs.
Richie Ashburn.
Ball. That pitch is out.
My best pitcher in this event, I've seen. Yeah, I don't necessarily care for the stats of my pitchers, mainly because they're all silvers, so what does it matter? This is really the only time that I'm going to use them unless they're supercharged. And unless the mini seasons requires it of me.
That's ball.
Like it did with the, like, it forced me to, wasn't it common, or no, it was silver pitchers in the Moonshot mini seasons. That's what it was. Yep, because Richie Ashburn actually gets hits for me, so he gets on base.
Matt Muncy. Now pitching, Jose Alvarado.
Aparicio card. I don't know. I don't think we got one last year. Did we? Did we get one last year? And also, something else to keep in mind, Richie Ashburn is at a tier 2 for me. So his stats are improved. Yeah, we did. He was an awards 94 overall. You would remember better than I would. And besides, Richie Ashburn is in the bottom. Uh-oh. That was a dumb move on my part. Haha. Yep, definitely dumb. Oh, well.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr.
Anyway, what I was trying to say before, Richie Ashburn, he's at the bottom of my lineup. He's actually the 9 hitter, and then it goes right to the top of the order. So if he gets on base, I could possibly score a run with him. But he's got to get on base. And he does that.
Meisner. Now pitching, Matt Strong.
Hey! 0-1. Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
Oof, gross.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
$45 1-out-ones. Nice.
Now batting,
I mean,
designated
look,
hitter,
I enjoy 23.
Matt
In recent memory, that might be my favorite Diamond Dynasty. Holy hell! Max Muncy has decided to find his home run swing. I don't know how, but he's finally finding it. Because that's two freaking home runs he's hit in this game. That's crazy.
0-1.
It's like he hits his first home run, and then the floodgates open. It's like boom, boom.
Ball.
The unfortunate part is and the rest of the lineup can't keep up. But you know what? I'll take it. Because now it's 3 runs and 4 hits. See,
leading off
gamer,
for St. Thomas.
I'm scoring runs even though I have Richie Ashburn in my lineup. I didn't say he was the best fielder. I just say that despite his shortcomings as a purely contact speed guy, And also, why am I still pitching with Alvarado? We got a spammer and a ban evader.
Number 7.
Well, bye-bye. What's up, SP Champ? How are ya?
Now pitching. Jawan Duran.
Runner, runner, runner.
He's safe.
Just got back inside from pudding. Putting chlorine in. Gotcha. Oh, I should have just thrown it to second. Darn it. Believe me, I thought that was going to get down too, so I don't blame my opponent.
On 2.
Strike 3. Not going to be able to get him. Dude! What? Dude!
Third baseman number 13. Matt Muncy.
Well, hopefully Muncy is up for more, for a third home run, because I'm going to need him. Never mind. My opponent's just going to go deep. His Max Muncy is now... His Max Muncy finally comes through for him. Oh, well. That's what I get for trusting Duran. That and many and other things outside as well, stuff that has to be done. I hear ya. I hear ya. Anyway, GG's to my opponent. Like I said, I don't care about the win. I just wanted to get the hits and runs, and that's exactly what I did. So I'm 22 away from completing this mission, and as far as runs go here, I need 35 more runs. Oh, hold on one second. Ow! Hi. Thank you. Got a Frosty. Frosty from Wendy's. Good way to beat the heat. Save some for later. But I better not wait too long, because otherwise it'll melt, and then it'll just be cream. Look at where we're playing, Debringa. At Costco headquarters. So we made it here anyway.
Cameron Meisner.
Well, we have officially hit the century mark for the
2.
Not surprised. It was really hot yesterday. Could be really hot today.
Batting second, the catcher, Craig Biggio.
Hee-haw! 0 balls, 1 strike.
Okay, phew.
That's a ball. That ball's foul.
$78 Enjoy the nice weather. Would have loved to have that for today, but Mother Nature is not cooperating. Like I said, once the floodgates open, it was on from there. Max Muncy with yet another home run. That's like 4 in the last 3 games.
Ball.
Muncy is on a hot streak. He's finally proving to be worthy of that supercharge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Took him a long time to do it, but thank God he eventually did it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All right. I'm going to enjoy some more of my stuff.
Leading off for the Aliens, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Always love a good vanilla frosty.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. Ah, that sucks. All right, well.
You know.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Byron Buxton.
So I guess that adds now. They're going to need a lefty DH. So add that to the list of trade deadline moves they're going to have to make.
Now pitching, Dennis.
Oh, yeah, he's back tonight, isn't he? Ah, crap. On second thought, maybe I won't go to the game tonight. Well, look at it this way, SB Champ. He's on the 60-day IL, so he's out for 2 months. Okay? So 2 months is August 24th. He's going to need some rehab games, which means he's going to have to be down in the minors to be able to do that. So, and the minor league season ends in August, or at the end of August, beginning of September. So, really not going to get a lot unless they want to have him go down to Port St. Lucie. So there's not going to be a lot of time. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's going to be ready. I think Yeah, he's pretty much. He may be back if the Mets make the playoffs. Then he might be back for the playoffs. But that's a huge if, because right now they don't look like a playoff team.
Ball. Did he go?
I was about ready to say I thought I went, but
He's out.
Now pitching, Ryan King.
Ball.
yeah, but then he's also going to have to play some rehab games, so it might be end of August, beginning of September, if that's the case.
Here.
And plus, what if he gets hurt again? Or what if he has a setback? I mean, that happened with who was it? Who suffered the setback for the Mets that they couldn't really play him? It just happened this year. There was a setback.
Ball.
Anyway. Oh, damn.
Nice try,
It's up to the
Ramon.
player, I know. Soon, and he's not doing any rehab games. I mean, $60-day IL, and if you're going like 3 months without playing any baseball, I kind of think you need some rehab games, because you're not coming back. Even as a DH, you need to get back to seeing major league pitchers, or you need to get back to seeing pitches at high speeds. And I think you only do that by having rehab games.
Brendan Little.
Hey. 0-1.
And with Harper, wasn't he just on the 15-day IL? That's a big difference from the 60-day IL. Because I know he played in May. I went to the game where he got his 1,000th career RBI.
Now batting, the catcher, Craig Biggio.
And you're talking about 2 weeks versus 2 months. Right.
Now batting, designated hitter, Max Muncy.
It just really depends on how the rehab process goes for him. It really depends.
Ball.
Now pitching. Goose. Gossett.
All right, GG's. At least I got some hits. 4 to be exact. Just hold on 1 second, guys. I want to enjoy my Frosty. All right, I'm back. So let's see where I'm at with the hits, because I know I only got... Okay, so 18. You know what? I'm making a lot of progress with the hits. It's the runs that are going to be a pain in the butt. See, what I'm worried about, though, is when is Vientos coming back? Because I'm telling you right now, I'm sick of... I'm sick of Mauricio. I hate to say it, but I'm sick of him. It's clear he's chasing. He's trying to do too much. He's being overpowered, and it's by breaking pitches of all. Of all the pitches, like fastball, okay, because we could say you're not used to it. You know, you need some time for adjustments, but breaking pitches? What the hell? So I'm sick of Mauricio, and I want Vientos back. Sure, Vientos couldn't hit, or he couldn't field, but at least there was potential for him to hit. Who knows? Maybe coming back from this injury, if he's 100% healthy, maybe he could actually be the Mark Vientos from last year and help the Mets get to the playoffs. Last year, Mark Vientos really was amazing.
0-1's the count.
But this year's Ronnie Mauricio, Nope. Back down to the minors you go. Say hi to Francisco Alvarez for us.
Leading off for Toronto, the right fielder, Evan Carter.
Yes, he did. Oh, come on. Strike 3, sit down.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike. Got him.
Left that slider hanging, and I got away with it.
Leading off for the Wolves. The third
It is so hard to
baseman,
stream and eat a Frosty at the same time. But I'm damn sure going to try.
Counts 1-0. Ball! That pitch is out. Ah! 2-1. Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes. Three.
Should I message this opponent, say, play at a real ballpark, gamer?
batting 6th, the shortstop, Ellie
Hey.
De La Cruz.
Ugh.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey! 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
No, 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 no. Thank God.
Three.
Yep.
Now pitching, Ryan King.
Hey! 0-1. Hey! 0-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Doesn't matter.
He's out.
Right. Well, I'm not going Duran again. He blew that save for me. So, not going to him.
Now coming in to pinch hit, Will Benson.
Oh. Hey! 0-1's the count. Ball 1.
Nice.
out.
All right.
Leading off for New Jersey, the right fielder, Jake Main Gun.
Ball. Out.
See? Richie Ashburn gets on base for me. But this time I'm not stealing with him. I hit into a double play. I hit into a double play. But I didn't there, so worked out. Backpedaling to get to it.
Leading off for the Turtles, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
0-1.
Super. Muncie is definitely not somewhere I want. Never mind. I was going to say not one I want to challenge too much, but what did I do there? I challenged him, and I paid the price.
He's in there. That's a ball. 1-0.
No. Let it be. Alright, well, GG's to my opponent. Darn, I really wish I would have gotten a run there, but... Not gonna get too many runs if you only get 2 hits. As evidence in this game, we each got 2 hits, but he got 1 run. Yeah, I'm definitely the away team. Ship It Stadium, that's... Okay. Alright. Hang in a real stadium.
No, ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, you know what you should have told him?
1.
Gamer, you should have called
1 ball,
him
1 strike.
Costco headquarters lover. Costco headquarters park lover.
1-2.
That's what you should have called him.
3.
That would have been even funnier.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Max Muncy.
Ball. 1-2. He's gone. Hee-haw!
Yeah, already off to a great start, right? Yep, definitely off to a great start. You know, I kind of just thought about this. Since I know that the glitch still works, where if there's like a little bit of a delay in how you're selecting your starting pitcher or even like going through the lineup, if you can tell that, then you know that you're the visitor team. So knowing that's still in the game, I'm inclined to do an event or do event lineups, or I'm sorry, do the event, but when I go into when I go into the lineup, if I'm not the home team and I could pick Costco headquarters, then I could just back out until I get an actual opponent. Or, I'm sorry, unless I get an opponent or a game where I'm the home team. I kind of just thought about that. Oh, shit. Dude, that fastball was not supposed to be over the middle.
That's a foul.
Ooh, excuse me. Not going to be able to get to that. Definitely a good game for my opponent.
Leading off for New Jersey, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Heck! It's 0-1. No, that's inside. Two! 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two. Hey! That's a ball.
Excuse me. Oh, come on. Jeez Louise.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Yeehaw! 1-1. Ball. 2-2. Nope, ball. Full count.
There we go. Ellie's going deep.
Now pitching. Goose. Gossett.
There we go. Go, Carew. Go, 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 go. Heck, he can even get a triple out of this. Nice.
He's out.
Would have liked to have gotten the run there, but it is what it is. No, I don't trust. I can't see. Oh, okay, yeah. No, definitely not doing. Definitely not going with Hunter Harvey. What's up, CJJ? How are ya?
Now pitching. Hunter Gaddis.
Got him. I'm doing all right. You know, the grind towards getting this multiplayer program done is taking a little while, but you know, it's really the hard stuff that's, well, not really. There's still a lot of hard stuff. But we've got most of it done, so that's the good news. Well, the last couple missions that I have to do is score runs and get base hits.
The center fielder, number 6, Sterling.
And that's not exactly easy doing it online.
1-0. Two and 0. Ha! 2 balls, 1 strike.
Especially in the events here.
Full count.
There, oh, maybe not. Oh, no, we're okay. I mean, it seems like every time I play a game, I get 1 hit and 1 run. Or one to 2 runs if I'm lucky, and maybe 3 hits. Which isn't a bad ratio, it's just I need 100 runs. Or, well, I need less than that now. Way less than that.
Ball.
but all these one-run games and everything, they're not. It's going to take a long time.
That's an out.
Ugh.
Now pitching.
Neither. I'm doing the event.
Red. Little.
Believe me, I tried ranked and couldn't score a lot of runs there. I would disagree with that. It also doesn't help that I swing at every single pitch that comes my way. Like I could, maybe not do that. Just a thought. The event is a lot of speed, guys. You're going to have to play with players that have a lot of speed. Here you go. 80 or more speed, or any player silver and lower. The multiplayer program rewards, guys, are available. Got 3-inning games on All-Star free entries. Let's see how many. At this point, I need 14 more hits. And I need 33 more runs. Yeah, there's a delay. Nope, I'm out. Certainly easier than ranked. Doesn't take as long. You're talking about 3-inning games, as opposed to 9 innings or possibly less if my opponent or I have a good game. Yeah, there's a delay. Hold on 1 second. Oh, I am the home team.
Leading off for Seattle, the shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
See, now with this, now I don't know if
Second, the center fielder, number 7.
I don't know if I'm the home team or the away team because there's such a delay. I guess I just gotta pick it and hope that I'm the home team. I mean, if I'm gonna go this way for all the
Ian Happ.
Nope. That's
for all the
outside.
stats
Ball.
and everything, and I think I may have to. You take that back. Which one? The silver Tom, the common, or silver Tom Seaver, or it's always toxic because of the people boosting. Yeah, but BR and ranked seasons, you're getting the sweats. Events, you're not. Well, I mean, you'll have people who try, yes, but you also have guys that don't, or players that don't really kick.
Here. It's 0-1.
So overall, just playing online is. That's why I'm not an online player. But I figure, why not? You know? Yeah. The hits per 9-1 is a little... Oh, that's 95? Oh, I read... No, wait, that's 85. Hold on, my glasses are a little... Let's see. 85, 85, 87. Yeah, he's not as good as I think he could be.
1 and 2's the count. 2-2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Max Muncy.
Hey! No balls, 1 strike. That's in, ball. Hey!
The only issue that I'm dealing with is people who pitch with Bob Feller and pretty much just throw fastballs up in the zone. You know, about what you would see typically online.
Leading off for the Armadillos, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
You know, the good thing about having that Frosty right now is I don't have to buy ice cream at Citi Field when I leave. Got him. Excuse me.
Now pitching, Camilo Doval.
Yep, that's gone. Let's go. There we go. That's one run I needed. BS home run, but that's why I'm playing here at Costco headquarters. Wouldn't have been a home run anywhere else.
He shot. 0-1.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
High mark. No, that missed. That's a ball. 1-1. Hee-haw. 1-2. Ah!
Darn it.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Rob Carew.
That's a ball. Tag 2. 1-2's the count. Foul.
Backdoor cutter.
Now pitching, Hunter. Got it.
Ah! 0 balls, 1 strike. Hut! That's foul.
That's why I try not to aim with the other. The only pitch I aim with is the fastball. Because usually the changeup and the slider don't go,
That's a ball.
or any other breaking pitch, don't go the way that I want them to go.
Here, what?
I don't know why. It just does that.
Ball.
Strike 3, sit down. What was that? It's like it
1-1.
completely glitched out.
Ah! 1-2.
There we go.
Leading off for the Rules, the right fielder, Jake Minga.
Nope. Thank you, CJJ. I appreciate that.
Heat. Ha.
Oh, looks like Noah Syndergaard signed a minor league deal with the Chicago White Sox.
Now pitching, Ryan
Nope. Ball.
King.
1 ball, no strikes.
Ouch.
Hey!
No, he's safe.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Oh, hell. Well, you know what? I got a home run that way, and I think my opponent at least deserves the same opportunity.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy. Leading off for New Jersey, the catcher, Biggio.
Justin Martinez, huh?
Now
It looks like he's a free agent, too.
pitching, Martinez.
Ready for my Jets to be back in action? No. Listen, CJ, I've been a fan of a team that hasn't even made the playoffs
2.
going into this season in a decade and a half. Almost a decade and a half. How can I be excited about that? What, because we got a quarterback who we're not sure if he's even going to perform well?
Now
I mean, we
batting,
hope
the
that he
designated
performs
hitter,
well.
Max Muncy.
But there's no guarantee.
Oh, yeah. 0-1. Ball. Two.
And not only that, rookie coach,
Doubtful.
rookie GM.
Hit.
I mean, how many times are the Jets going to have a revolving door before they finally land on a coach long term?
0-1. Hit run.
You know?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now, a lot of teams face that problem. Yeah, and that shows because we haven't been to the playoffs in since 2011.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
So it's clearly a winning recipe.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's hard for me to get excited. I'm sorry. All right, GG's to my opponent. 3 hits, 3 runs, I'll take it. Nope. Nope. I refuse to be a Giants fan, a Bills fan, a Patriots fan, and a Dolphins fan. And right now a Chiefs fan, because that would just put me on a bandwagon, and I don't do that. So, and besides, it's not like the Bills have anything. I mean, they have something. It's just they can't come through in the playoffs. So why would I cheer for a team? I mean, I know I'm being hypocritical here, but why would I cheer for a team that hasn't had any success in the Super Bowl? Mind you, remember, they're 0-4 in the Super Bowl. So they don't even have a title. The Jets at least do. I mean, they have potential, but I think they're wasting Josh Allen right now. If they were to build around him more, they might make the Super Bowl. I don't know if they would win it because I think the Eagles are the cost of the field, and that is one complete team right there.
For New Jersey, the left fielder, Cameron.
You know, but at least get there. Or build enough of a team to be able to get there.
Peacock. 0-1. Hey! 0-2. Out on the tag.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
No balls, 1 strike.
So I just, I'm loyal to the Jets, even though, quite frankly, I shouldn't be. But that's why I don't get excited about football season, except for Penn State. At least Penn State almost got to the national championship last year. They were just overmatched by Ohio State. But they could have gotten there, and I believe they could have had a shot at the title if they had won.
That's a ball.
But we'll see what happens this year. I know they're going to be without Abdul Carter.
2-1. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. It's tough to say right now. I mean, I would think that the Dodgers would have the best shot, but their pitching, they've got way too many injuries. So unless they have a full rotation, I'm not sure. Yankees are still the class of the American League. I don't feel like that they could overpower the Dodgers. I mean, Phillies might be a surprise.
He's out. No, he's safe.
Can't underestimate the Phillies. If the Mets ever get back on track and
1 ball, no strike.
build up their bullpen, maybe they have a shot.
High one. 1-1. 2-1.
Leading off for the Wolves, the second baseman.
I think they make a move after.
Hey! 0 balls, 1 strike.
I think it'll be a good opportunity for
No balls,
the
2
Mets to
strikes.
kind of reevaluate their roster and just see what kind of moves they can make.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I mean, I've heard a lot of rumblings about Jarren Duran being on the trade block. I've heard Luis Robert Jr. I've heard Cedric Mullins.
2-2.
But I believe the Mets need to go after bullpen. And with Winker down right now, I think they need a lefty DH. Since he just got put on the 60-day, or he's retroactive to the 60-day IL.
Now pitching. Garrett Clevenger.
Again, with that glitch where it doesn't look like they're going to catch it,
The right fielder,
and then they
Jake
do.
Mangum.
No, that missed. That's a ball. That's an out.
Leading off for the Iron Pigs.
All right,
the
let's bring
designated
in.
hitter, Louis.
I've yet to bring in Joe Kelly.
Now pitching.
I think it's time I gave him a shot.
Kelly.
Hee-haw. Strike 2. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
That's a ball. Ball out.
Now batting, center fielder, Joe Adele.
Heck! It's 0-1.
Gone.
That's the ball. 1-0. Ball.
That's not good. Thank goodness. Alright.
Leading
Frosty's
off
all
for
done.
New Jersey, the center fielder, Richie Aspen.
There we go.
Oh,
Now batting, left fielder Cameron Meisner.
heck! No balls. 1 strike. Ball. Ball. Three and 1.
In the next 5 years, the Mets I see as a favorite.
Craig.
American League wise, let's see. Well, Boston is tearing it down, or they're rebuilding, so forget them. I think the same thing for Baltimore. I mean, if Jackson Holiday turns it around, but when he first came up to the MLB, he was just. He had that great intro MLB debut, and then didn't really play much after that. GG's to my opponent. Kind of disappointed. I only walk away with one run and 2 hits, but whatever. Let's see. Tampa Bay, no. Toronto, they need more. Texas, I think, is on a decline. Houston, they're not as good as they were in 22. It's hard. It's really hard to predict because it's like big trades could happen. You know, earlier this year, I might have said that Boston has a good chance to be a favorite. But now that they traded away Devers and are likely going to trade away Duran, I mean, I can't say them. Let's see. Oakland's got to be more. I'm sorry, not Oakland. The Athletics need to be a bit more consistent. Not just get off to a great start, but they might be waiting till Las Vegas or till they move to Las Vegas. No. No, I have not. Believe me, I would like to go. But if I'm going to do that, it's going to be a big West Coast trip. Like, I'm probably going to have to take a month off of work just to do it. And it's going to cost a lot of money. Just throwing that out there, okay? But what my plan is,
For New York, the center fielder,
start in Denver,
Carter.
then head to Las Vegas, then go down to, I guess it's Phoenix or wherever. I think they're in Phoenix, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Go see a D-backs game. Go see San Diego, Los Angeles. I mean, I could break it up, but at that point, there are only 2 MLB ballparks that I'm missing, or 3 actually. No, 2. Because if I'm going to Los Angeles, there are 2 there. So I'm getting the Angels and the Dodgers. And then San Francisco and Seattle. So it's going to be a big West Coast trip if I ever do it. No, I've never been. But believe me, that's like my next trip. My next... that's going to be my next one. Not just Chicago, but also Cincinnati. I want to do Cincinnati. I want to do Milwaukee and Minnesota. So that way, that's 5 MLB ballparks. And of course, there are all the other ones in between the West Coast and the Midwest, like St. Louis and Kansas City are going to be a tour. There's also Houston and Texas, the Rangers and Astros, not to mention Tampa Bay and Miami. So, yes, but Gamer, I'm going for the ballpark. I don't necessarily care what the Angels are doing. I'm just there to see a ball game. That's the way I approached all these ball games. I didn't care who the Phillies or the Pirates or the Nationals or the Guardians or the Orioles played. I didn't care. To me, it was more about experiencing the ballparks. Nope, I refuse to. I refuse to do any sports betting. I have better things that I could spend my money on. I know people who do it. They do the whole parlay stuff, and I'm sorry, but that's not for me. Because in my eyes, I'd rather it be, who do you think is going to win? This team or that team? Instead of, okay, you've got the over-under, you have the margin, then you have certain player getting certain stats, and it's like, no thank you.
0-1.
No thank you. Plus, I don't want to get addicted to that and suddenly lose a lot of money.
0-2.
I stay as far away from that stuff as I can. No sports betting apps. No, the only time I did bet, I did actually bet once. Just once, and it's when I went to the Belmont Stakes in 2022, and my dad was helping me.
Leading off for the Blue Sox.
But unfortunately, I still didn't win. That's okay, though, because it was like a $2 bet or something like that. $3 wasn't that much. Horse racing, the Belmont Stakes. You know, the third leg of the Triple Crown. So that's about it. That's all the sports betting that I ever did.
The center field.
I don't do any more. I don't do any other sports betting, and even now I don't bet on horse racing. I don't know enough about it to be able to say, okay, I feel good about this pick. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to make a bet unless I know for sure I'm going to be able to win it. Well, that was a bad second, or top of the second. Now, can my offense just get going? Can I get a base hit? For the love of God, please. Thank you.
He's out. Hey, he beat it.
Batting six, the shortstop, Ellie. Through.
Let's go. I'll take the 2 runs there. Thank you, Ellie. Doesn't happen at any other ballpark, but it happened here. Would you like to see the Mets pursue? I'd like to see them get pitchers. They need pitching. They need guys who are gonna. Right now, they don't have anyone reliable who can get to Edwin Diaz. If you don't have that, you're not gonna. If you don't have that, you're not gonna be able to get to him. They also need. They need a true starter, and I know that Sean Manaea is coming back soon.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And everything, but it feels like this team doesn't have a true ace. I'm sorry to Manaea. I don't mean any disrespect to him. Let's see. Let's see. You know, I wouldn't mind if the Mets inquired about Felix Bautista from the Baltimore Orioles. A hard thrower, and he has been clutch. I mean, maybe he just needs to work with Jeremy Hefner to get better. So maybe Felix Bautista is there. Trying to think who else. I would have suggested Josh Hader, but I don't think that's happening. Because I think Houston is leading their division, so they're not going to be... excuse me. They're not going to be sellers, they're going to be buyers. Excuse me.
The shortstop, Willie.
Let's see. Trying to think who else. There's nobody really on the Angels. I don't see Bautista because the Orioles are doing well now. But are they doing well enough to make the playoffs? I know they're not going to be doing well enough. They're not doing well enough to overtake the Yankees. And who would the Mets give up? Oof.
Now pitching.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Who would the Mets give up? I mean, Brett Beatty, I think is the name that's been on a lot of people's.
He's out.
Oh, they already said they're not trading him? Okay, well then forget Felix Bautista. I don't think they need Yaron Duran. I know they need speed, but I don't think they need Yarn Duran, so I wouldn't pursue him. Meisner with a home run, nice! Committing some lefty-on-lefty crime right there. Let's see. And I certainly don't think they need to go after Luis Robert. I think Tyrone Taylor is serviceable. Okay, a lot of people are getting on him for not swinging a bat. But you know what? He can be effective in other ways. He can play center field. I also heard Cedric Mullins' name come up in trades as well, but I don't know if Baltimore is interested in trading him either.
Oh, and 1. 2.
Attaboy, Muncy! See, this is the kind of game I was waiting for. One where I could get multiple runs, like 4, and that would help.
That's foul.
Alright, GG's to my opponent. Always love playing a fellow Mets fan. Means we suffer together. Yep, four hits, 4 runs. I just need to see where I'm at with that. So I'm actually 25 runs away now, which is pretty good. And then I am also 5 hits away. 5. Wow. From a deluxe choice pack and 5,000 stubs. Should we do one more? Let's do one more and then I'll call it a stream because I gotta get to City Field. I don't know why I'm going considering Frankie Montas is starting and he's probably gonna get lit the F up. I just hope it's not as bad as that game I went to in 21 when the Braves absolutely demolished, what's his name? Oh, God. What is his name? Jared Eichhoff? I think that was it. Jared Eichhoff. Oh, absolutely destroyed him. That was a horrible, horrible game to play through. Or to watch, really. So I'm just hoping it's not more of the same tonight. But I guess we'll see. Gotta give this $17 million pitcher a chance, even though that I looked at his line score during his rehab games, and my God, were they effing horrible. What is that, CJJ?
Leading off for the Wolves,
Ninja Grumpy?
Cameron Meisner.
When the guy says you're bad, is he saying like you're bad, like I'm bad at this game, or when I went in 2021, my sister won free tickets for me and my dad to go to a Mets game on the radio, and we went. It was Jared Eichhoff starting for the Mets, and this is where the Braves turned around their season. Or this was pretty much the start of the Braves as they went on their 2021 World Series. And they lit Jared Eichhoff the F up to put it simply. And it was effing horrible. And I certainly hope that isn't going to be the case tonight when Frankie Montas, after his rehab starts, you know, I hope he doesn't get lit the F up. Because I don't want to see him get lit the F up. Home runs are always cool to see. 55,000 flash sale for 88 plus live series pack. Could be a good way to get good way to get Jose Ramirez and Aaron Judge or Aaron Judge. All right, so I got 3 hits there. That's nice. Can't tell what my opponent's game icon or gamer icon is. So
1 ball, no strikes.
I can't tell what it is. But maybe that'll also make Aaron Judge and Jose Ramirez cheaper.
Strike 2. 1-2. 2-2.
Six out. Yeah, but remember, I'm going to the Mets game. So I'm not going to, by the time I get home and everything, I know, but I'm in a game right now. And I really got to get going home, to Citi Field.
2-0 the count.
And 55K? Ugh. 55K, and it could end up being Lindor or Soto. It could end up being another 90-plus overall player that I already have, and maybe their prices have gone down. Or it could be... It's such... See... The problem is that I've narrowed myself down to 2 players. It would be great for someone who does it for, like earlier when I didn't have Soto or Lindor, and I could have used them, although that would have been very expensive. But Lindor would have been worth it for Lindor. Just bought Scooble and Tatis for 100K combined. They were 60. Nice. So Scooble and Tatis, that's another option. I don't know. See, the thing I like about these
0-1.
flash sales is they make other cards cheaper. Come on, 2 more hits. 2 more hits is all I need to be able to get one of the missions done.
It's 0-1.
Judge is down to 400K. I can afford that, but I wouldn't be able to afford Ramirez. What's Ramirez at?
1-0.
181. Okay, so it was cheaper. So he's cheaper. He was at 200K. Now he's cheaper.
Now pitching, Joe Kelly. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Christian Cox.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball. Rio.
Come on, 2 hits. That's really all I need. Just 2. And if I have, I don't want to save it for tomorrow. I want to get it done now.
Nope. Ball. 1-1. 2-1. Ha!
Now pitching,
Brock Stewart.
Stewart.
Yep, pitcher wall.
That's an out.
Darn it.
Now batting, catcher, Greg Biggio.
1-0.
Nope. Come on, how freaking hard is it to get 2 hits? I don't even need to score a run. Just get me 2 hits.
Muncy.
Well, swinging at pitches like that is not going to help my case. Alright, I better hope here that I can force extras.
That's inside. That's a ball.
Alright, off to a great start by letting Rap Dixon get on base.
He's out.
Double play, let's go. Much needed.
That's low. That's a ball.
Stay fair, stay fair, stay fair, stay fair. Let's go! A hit and 2 runs.
Now batting,
Wow, you want to show off. Very nice. Mind you, I didn't replay any of my home runs. But I guess we're going to replay
Nope.
diving catches like that.
That's a ball.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rod Carew.
Come on! Well, if my opponent gets 2 runs, he can force it to a 5th inning.
Leading off,
But I'm already pushing it at that point.
shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Now pitching, Hunter Gaddis.
Ball.
Ooh, what an arm by Meissner. Holy cow.
Corbin Carroll.
Ball.
Hot damn.
Ball. 2-0.
Runner, he's going, he's going.
Hey! Hey! You beat it out.
That one's going to be harder. Got him! Alright, GG's to my opponent. Fly out, throw him out. Double play. I came up 1 hit short, but I did get 3 runs. So, can't really complain about that too much. Just want to double check. Yeah, 78. So I need 22 runs and 1 hit. So that's going to have to be for tomorrow. First, I'm going to go through. I think I'm going to go. If Judge is really that low. Holy cow, he's that low. I'm taking it. I think that's all. Yeah, that was it. So there we go. I get Paul O'Neill. Come over here to the American League East. Get Darren O'Day. And now all I'm missing is Jose Ramirez. Who is at... Yeah, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. All right, guys. That's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, I mean, we're so close. We need 1 more hit to get 10 program stars and 22 runs to be able to get the to finish the program. So I believe we're going to make good progress tomorrow. Hopefully we can make enough that I can bring down 22 down to I don't know, maybe half it, maybe to 11. We'll see how it goes. So I hope to see you all tomorrow, Wednesday, at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night.